Richard Sharpe, just a lowly private in the British Army, is chained up in Tipu Sultan's dungeon, beaten, starving, and staring at a pair of hungry tigers. No, really. Tipu actually keeps live tigers in his palace, and they don't just sit around looking pretty. They eat people. Sharpe watches as another prisoner gets dragged into the pit, screaming, before the tigers rip him apart. He knows he's next. And the worst part? It's not even the enemy he's most worried about, it's his own side. So how did Sharpe end up in this mess? A few weeks earlier, he was just another grunt in the British Army, stationed in India, trying to survive the endless heat and cruelty of his own officers. Sergeant Obadiah Hakeswill, think of the slimiest, most sadistic bully you can imagine, has made it his personal mission to make Sharpe's life hell. Sharpe's had enough. He's actually thinking about deserting when, out of nowhere, Colonel McCandless, an old, grizzled Scottish officer, gives him a choice: go undercover inside Tipu Sultan's fortress and gather intelligence, or keep dealing with Hakeswill. Not exactly a tough decision. So, Sharpe fakes being a deserter and sneaks into Tipu's city. And man, what a city! Seringapatam is like something out of a legend: gold-covered palaces, massive walls, and an army that's way more advanced than the British expected. Tipu isn't just some random ruler, he's got European-style troops, deadly rockets, and a plan to crush the British once and for all. Sharpe starts picking up bits and pieces of a secret plot, and with the help of a mysterious woman inside the palace, he realizes two terrifying things: the Sultan's planning a surprise attack that could wipe out the British forces, and there's a traitor inside the British Army helping him do it. Before he can do anything with this information, bam, Sharpe is caught. He's dragged to the dungeons, beaten, and thrown into the tiger pit, and things are looking real bad. But Sharpe being Sharpe, he manages a ridiculous escape, fights his way out, and rushes back to warn the British. And just in time, too, because the next morning, all hell breaks loose. The British launch their full-scale siege on Seringapatam. Picture it: explosions tearing through the fortress, muskets firing in every direction, soldiers fighting hand-to-hand. It's complete chaos. Sharpe is in the middle of it all, dodging bullets, taking down enemy soldiers, and trying to find the traitor before it's too late. And then, because fate just loves making his life difficult, Hakeswill shows up, determined to kill Sharpe before he can spill the truth. The two face off in a brutal fight, but Sharpe survives, because of course he does. By the end of it, Tipu Sultan is dead, the British have taken the city, and Sharpe has proved himself as more than just a nameless private. But the biggest twist? The traitor wasn't some random officer, it was someone Sharpe thought he could trust.